Is that a nooner? Is that what you're doing at home?
I remember approving any time off.
No, it's not time off.
I'm sure you are. All right, well, you're messing up our video right now.
Hey guys, the weather here in Montana is absolutely gorgeous, and man, has it been busy. I just got back from Nashville, went on Mike Huckabee's television show. I was actually just on the Outsider podcast down there as well with Jay Cutler and Sam. Jay was the guy that played in the NFL, played quarterback for the Broncos and the Bears, and a little in Miami, I think. Just went on Andy Stump's podcast, Cleared Hot. Absolutely always love going on that podcast. Andy's one of our great friends. He owns Black Rifle Coffee in Kalispell. So if you are vacationing up around Glacier Park in Montana, go to Black Rifle Coffee. Check out that store. It's absolutely beautiful. We are just a couple weeks away from closing on our land. We're buying the stockyards. They just had the last sale there. We're very excited that we're not closing it down. We're actually going to keep it open as a transfer yard. So as we're building knives next door, ranchers are going to be dropping cattle off and shipping those cattle off to get sold. It's really cool to me that we're able to keep that open as a transfer center. We're working on the engineering, the architecture of the building. We just had a giant chef's knife drop, by far the biggest in company history. And now we have our Traditions knives dropping. And they're actually with desert ironwood. This knife actually, when we started thinking about doing this last fall, I wanted to know how this desert ironwood would put up to just ridiculous conditions. So we stuck this knife in this wood block about 7 months ago. It's been stuck out here in the elements. We had a bunch of time it laying flat where it was covered in snow and water. There's no rust on this blade. This blade is clean. It's been sitting outside for 7 months. And the ironwood, the way we glue this wood on and it's attached, there's no cracks. Of course it's faded. I mean, normally this wood is dark. It's all faded out. It's not peeling away from the tang at all. One tiny little spot right here, we're just starting to. But this thing has been left outside, 40 below, 20 below, snow, rain, ice, and now it's 80 degrees. It's in the sun, west facing side. Very cool. So the Traditions drop is desert ironwood handles. That's what I always used on my hunting knives as a custom knife maker. They're unique. Everyone's like a fingerprint. When you buy one online, you have no idea what you're gonna open in that box, what it's gonna look like. Is it gonna be dark, light, streaks through it, knots? Every single piece is unique, which is why I love it. Those are the kind of knives you're gonna wanna pass down to your family members. Grab one of those on those Traditions drops, and we're very, very excited about it. So thank you guys, thanks for all the support.
350 yards. So these will be sub MOA. And kind of the general idea here is I'm gonna chronograph my rounds, put my data in my ballistic calculator, and then we're going to see kind of where we're at, make sure that we're tracking right, and then make the adjustments we need to. Chronograph, just a super cheap one. If guys really want to spend the money, I highly recommend a Garmin 0CX or C1. Those are freaking amazing. Josh, if you're listening, we need to buy one of those for the shop. This is my Seekins Havoc PH2 in 6.5 PRC. This is my NRL Hunter competition gun. To shoot in the factory class, it has to be a registered factory gun without any modification. And for the light classes, what I shoot, has to be under 12 pounds. So the idea is to get the most accuracy and stability out of a platform while still maintaining that weight status. Next, after I do this, I'll average all of mine together, kind of get a general sense of what the gun's shooting at with this ammo, and then I'll dial that into my ballistic calculator. The other thing is you're looking at a standard deviation for the rounds, especially when you're hand loading. Factory, you're kind of at the whim of what the factory's gonna do. So that was the first group, adjusted. The second group, had a couple flyers there. That's at 350 yards, so close to under a minute still, which is okay. I'm gonna make a few more adjustments here and go from there. The mean radius of this is gonna be sitting somewhere in here, right? So that should give you a general sense of what your correction. There's 0 wind out today, so I know I need to come up about, I don't know, potentially at 1/2 inch or so and about 1/2 inch right, just to get somewhere in a closer mean radius to the center of that target.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah from Montana Knife Company. Today I'm working on our ironwood handles for our Traditions drop. I've been working on them for weeks and weeks now. I'm cutting blocks down on the bandsaw to fit in on my pallets in the CNC machine to make the handles for each of the models. They come into us as blanks, as book matched pairs with matching grain. I have to cut them down to size so they fit in the machine so that we can cut them all down. The grain is different, the colors are different. It's all desert ironwood, but as you can see, you have light scales, you have dark scales, you have crazy grain patterns, you have straight grain patterns, ton of variants. They're all beautiful in their own way. It's a lot like fingerprints. I've really enjoyed this part of the process and getting to handle every set of these. So I hope everybody enjoys them as much as I do. I think they're beautiful.
Well, went to turn my horse irrigation on this year, and I had a broken pipe. That's nice. Now I'm gonna be purple. Had a broken pipe, so I dug it up last night, found it, got the parts today, and so now we're gonna glue this thing back together and try and beat the storm that is coming in about 5 minutes.
Why are you doing this? Aren't you rich?
Yeah, must be nice. Super rich. Dude, even if I ever got rich, I would still do this. This is what I grew up doing. It's kind of the advantage of growing up with a dad that does excavation, and it's honestly how my place got to looking so nice. I did everything you see around here myself. Dug my pond, built my roads, put in my sprinklers, everything around here. When I bought this place, you had to walk in from the road half a mile down. I built the road, I built the pond to build the road, did all my own septic system, dug my foundation. So this place was a total dump when I bought it. Yeah, I haven't just paid people to do this stuff. Have you line it up, and I'm gonna slide it right back to you. Okay. I like it. Beautiful.
Hey guys, it's Bip here in the sharpening room. So we've got a group of us here. We've got Braden and Aiden, and we're trying to get stuff sharp. I know there's some questions about how we sharpen them, and we sharpen every knife by hand. If it doesn't cut us really good, then it's not sharp. So we've already first staged them and second staged, and Aiden and I are buffing them out on the buffing wheel, and we're gonna see if we can get them sharp enough to cut paper and maybe cut some hair off. And so when you get them out of the box, they're ready to roll. These are the Tradition knives, so they're all super unique, different handles. They're all wood, and every one of them is a little bit different when you look at them. So it's kind of cool. You don't know what you're gonna get when you open the box, but I guarantee it'll be unique and really nifty in your hand. So.
My name is Brad McLean, and I'm a knife taker at Montana Knife Company. And my hobbies are team roping, and we just team roped in Bozeman College Rodeo, and I college rodeo for the Grizz. I've been roping my whole life. I moved here from Oregon, and I started roping in Oregon. And now I just college rodeo and jackpot. This week we're giving away an ironwood whitetail for our Traditions drop. Ironwood handle. All you gotta do to win this is like and subscribe on this video.
Like and comment on the video.
Like and comment on the video. Subscribe to our YouTube, and sign up for our email list. Yeah, I'm not good at the TV thing.